We can't do it. It can't be done.
That includes the podcast space. That's why we're here for. This is going to be pretty close to the final setup, I think. Maybe a few things moving around. We're changing the name of it. It's going to be Banter with Baker, as you can see from up there. And I've got my goat, my chickens, my bees, plumbing, and a little microphone there. So it's going to be a wide open discussion about a great many things, I hope. I do think that this is an underserved space. You're welcome to try and prove me wrong, but I think most of what we see out there on Instagram and in the podcast world is sponsored promotions of products, of methods, people that are paid to say and do things that they may or may not be fully invested in. And I think it's a shame and is something that we need to change. And that's what I am committed to here with Baker, with Banter with Baker, is to be an unsponsored space where we can have honest discussions about real issues that we face in the blue collar world, all the blue collar world, men and women. And hopefully we can get into some nitty gritty. Hopefully we can have some real and raw conversations. And by raw and real, I don't mean disrespectful or lewd in any way, shape, or form. What the hell is going on here? I think it's still. I just mean that it's honest and with unfiltered. And that doesn't mean it has to be laced with profanity. Like I said, I'm going to try and clean up my language a bit. I have one vice, which is bold to say. That is profanity. I'm going to try and clean that up as best I can for this particular medium. Listen, if you have something to say or you feel like there's something that needs to be said, then hopefully this is the place where it can be discussed in an honest and meaningful way and get the message out there. I think that's what I'm trying to do here. And it doesn't have to be brought to you by, it's brought to you by you. I don't think it does us any good to have people advocate for us that aren't actually blue collar. And that's the problem I see out there, is that we have people advocating for us that are not blue collar, that are saying things that they know nothing about, that they have no experience in because they don't work in the field. I have spent 40 years of my life in every aspect of the plumbing world, new construction, residential. I've done restaurants and hotels, built them from scratch. We just watched a restaurant that I built, did all the plumbing for from the ground all the way up, 3-story building. It got demolished. It didn't work out. And it sat there for probably 15 years here in Calgary. And so I have seen a great many things. Doesn't mean I've seen everything, but I think I have a perspective of how this world should work and what is meaningful to the people that are in it, enough to have a decent conversation about what's real and what's not, what is fake, what is contrived, and what has some merit or value to it. And that's what we're hoping to bring with this thing. We are going to have actual other people on here, and that'll all start the first week of September. I've sent out a bunch of invites, had some good discussions with some people. So that's all in the queue. I think I have most of my tech monkeys sorted out. I guess time will tell. And again, it's been a bit of frenetic. I really haven't had any control of how it goes out. I'm getting more control. I'm getting better at it. And as I've said many times on this thing, we learn by doing. And I think that's the best method. Saw a quote, which is ages old. You don't learn about swimming by reading about it. You get in the water and you figure out how to swim. And I think that's the best thing about the blue collar world, is that you're in it and you're doing it and you're solving problems. And I see the takeover of people that aren't in it, that don't do it, that are behind microphones and saying things that I know are not true. And it drives me bonkers. And so I've always been a very opinionated and outspoken individual. And I'm going to continue to do that here and everywhere else that I think it's relevant. encourage you to jump on for the journey. Like I say, this isn't a fake background. This is real. That is real. He was real. And anyway, that's what we're trying to do here. Those are my thoughts, not yours. See you on the next one. I gotta do a pose. I'm in the gym. It is hot as balls in here because it's a million degrees outside. Anyway, I look forward to talking to you. I'll say it again. If you think there's something that's worth talking about, hit me up and we will have an actual discussion about it. Reality. Yes, we are. My thoughts, not yours. See you soon.